Okay? So this time, what we're going to do is differentiating the inverse trigonometric functions. Pero let us have a review of inverse trigonometric functions. Okay? So for example, I have sine 30 degrees. That is equals to 1/2 if you're going to use your calculators. Now, kapag inarc sine ko to, both sides, so that will become 30 degrees is equals to arc sine ng 1/2. So as you can see, yung angle mo na yung magiging sagot mo this time. Okay? So for example, I have sine of x equals to square root of 3 over 2. So paano mo mahahanap yung angle mo or yung x mo? Ang gagawin mo, i-arc sine mo both sides. So, arc sine of x, magkakancel lang yung sine, magiging x lang po yun. And then, arc sine of square root of 3 over 2. Arc sine of 3 over 2, x is equals to 60 degrees. Okay? Ngayon, ano ba yung inverse trigonometric functions? So, ang inverse trigonometric functions, ito yung functions na ginagamit para makuha mo yung angles. So, for example, meron ako nito. So, yung sine inverse of x, arc sine of x lang. Ang misconception kasi ng students, dahil ang alam nilang 2 raised to negative 1 ay 1/2, yung iba, kapag nakita ng arc sine of x, ang ginagawa, 1 over sine x. Hindi po. Mali po yung ganyan. Arc sine of x, yun yung basa dito. Ito po yun. Saan ba makikita si arc sine, si arc cosine, at si arc tangent? Nasa calculator nyo lang po yan. Paano yun makikita sa calcu? Shift, tapos kung titingnan nyo, sine, cos, tan, ang nasa taas nila, arc sine, arc cos, at arc tan. So, shift, sine, arc sine na po yun. Try nyo pindutin, arc sine ng 1/2, ang lalabas po ay 30 degrees. Okay? Or simply, pi over 6 kung ang calculator nyo ay naka-radian. Kapag naka-degree, ito po yung lalabas. Saan makikita sa degree tsaka sa radian? Doon sa taas ng calcu, kapag D, degree, kapag R, radian. Paano mababago? Shift mode. Pag pinindot mo yung shift mode, 3 degree, 4 radian. Okay? So, yun yung basic natin about inverse trigonometric functions. Okay? Again, kapag sinabing sine inverse, hindi po yan 1 over sine. Ang 1 over sine of x equals po yan sa sine of x raised to negative 1. Okay? So, yun lang po yung review natin. And actually, differential calculus is all about formulas. So, yun lang. May formulas ulit tayo para sa 6 trigonometric, inverse trigonometric functions. So, copy your notes. So, let's move to the first formula of differentiation of inverse trigonometric function. This time, we have the arc sine of u. Pag dinifferentiate natin siya, with respect to x, that is equals to 1 all over square root of 1 minus u squared times derivative ng u with respect to x. Again, this time, u is a function of x. Okay? So, let's have our example. if y is equals to sine of 3x cubed, arcsine of 3x cubed, find derivative of y with respect to x. So, para madali, ito, pagmukhain mo tulad nito. So, u is equals to 3x cubed. Okay? du is equals to, bababa si 3, dahil bumaba, bawasan mo ng isa, du is 9x squared. So, y is equals to arcsine of u. Again guys, arcsine saka ito, iisa lang yung basa. So, derivative natin, ang arcsine of u, that is equals to 1 all over square root of 1 minus u squared times du. Okay? U is equals to 3x cubed. So, 1 divided by square root of 1 minus u is 3x cubed squared, kasi naka-square, times du which is 9x squared. Equals 1 square root ng 1 minus 3x cubed na naka-square. So, 3 square is 9. X cubed times x cubed na naka-square. That's x raised to 6. Tapos may 9x squared pa tayo sa numerator. So, this is our answer. Okay? Ganyan lang po. Example number 2. If y is equals to x arcsine of x, find dy over dx. So as you can see, meron akong product. Merong u, merong v. At kapag may u at v, edi meron akong u dv plus v du. Okay? So, x is equals to u is equals to x, du is equals to 1. Derivative lang po ng x. V is equals to arcsine of x. Derivative of v with respect to x, edi ito lang po. Okay? So, by formula, that is 1 all over 1 minus u squared. Ang u natin, yung nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, 1 minus x squared times the derivative of u with respect to x, derivative nung nasa loob. Ano po ba ang derivative ng x? 1 lang. So, times 1. So, that is equals to 1 all over square root ng 1 minus x squared. Set up ko na dito. dy over dx is equals to u, which is x, dv, which is 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared, plus v, which is arcsine of x, times du, which is 1. So, simplify ko, this is equals to x all over square root of 1 minus x squared plus arcsine of x. Okay? And this is your final answer. Pwedeng simplify mo pa, pero pwedeng ito na lang po. Okay, as you can see, nandito pa din yung pinakauna nating apat na formulas. Yung UDB, yung sa product, sa quotient, power rule, tsaka yung derivative of constant. I-apply nyo pa rin yun dito. Nadagdag lang yung mga formulas natin for inverse trigonometric functions. So, copy your notes. So, we're down to the second formula. this time for the arc cosine. So the derivative of arc cosine of u is equals to negative 1 all over square root of 1 minus u squared times derivative of u with respect to x. Kumbaga, kamukha pa din siya nung side, kaya lang negative po. Okay? So kung naaalala nyo, yung doon sa ating isang example, talagang medyo weird kapag cosine kasi nagne-negative. Okay? So, hindi kayo mahihirapang maging familiar sa mga formula sa inverse trigonometric functions kasi magkakamukha lang po sila. Okay? So, again, parang sine pa din siya. I mean, sine naman talaga, kaya lang i-negate mo. Okay? So, third example, what if hanapin daw natin ang arc cosine of u given that u is 3x squared raised to 2. So what is the derivative of arc cosine of u with respect to x given that u is equals to 3x squared raised to 2? Okay? As you can see, madali lang namang i-simplify yung 3x squared na naka-square. So 3 squared, 9, x squared na naka-square pa, x raised to 4. Okay? Madali na din kasi ito, kamukha na nito. So, d dx ng arc cosine of u is equals to negative 1 all over square root of 1 minus u squared times du dx. Meron na tayong u, wala pa tayong du dx. So, given that u is equals to 9x raised to 4, what is du? So, bababa si 4 times 9x. Bumaba si 4, bawasan mo ng isa. That is equals to 36x cubed. Okay? So, that is equals to negative 1 all over square root of 1 minus, what is u? 9x raised to 4. 9x raised to 4, pero don't forget that the u, naka-square pa siya. Times du, which is 36x cubed. So, this is equals to 36x cubed all over 1 negative 36x cubed all over square root of 1 minus 9 squared, which is 81, x raised to 4 na naka-squared, that is x raised to 8. And that is a derivative of arc cosine of u given that u is equals to 3x squared na naka-squared pa. You know? Okay? So, another example. What if ang binigay sa atin ay arc cosine of 4x? Okay? So, paulit-ulit lang, u is equals to 4x. du, or derivative ng u with respect to x, is equals to 4. So, this is derivative of x of arc cosine of derivative of arc cosine of u with respect to x. So that is equals to negative 1 square root of 1 minus u squared times du over dx. So that is equals to negative 1 all over square root of 1 minus u squared. So, i-square lang natin to. Pag i-square ko to, lalabas that u squared is equals to 16x squared. So, 1 minus 16x squared. And my du is 4. So, this is equals to negative 4 all over square root of 1 minus 16x squared. Okay? So as you can see, ulit-ulit, stick lang tayo dun sa formula natin. Okay? So that is the second formula. So copy your notes. So this time naman, ang gagawin natin, i-evaluate natin yung nakuha nating derivative. So if y is equals to r cosine of 3x, what is y prime of 0.25? So derivative muna natin to. So r cosine of 3x, u is equals to 3x, du is equals to 3. So derivative of y with respect to x is equals to the derivative of r cosine of u with respect to x. Diba? Kamukha na. Para kokopyahin ko na lang. So that is equals to negative 1 all over square root of 1 minus u squared times du over dx. Okay? So that is equals to negative 1 all over 1 minus u squared. So kung i-square ko to, u squared is equals to 9x squared. So 1 minus 9x squared all multiplied by du dx, which is 3. Or simply, negative 3 all over square root of 1 minus 9x squared. Okay? So meron na akong dy dx or y prime. So y prime is equals to negative 3 square root of 1 minus 9x squared. Okay? Pinapahanap sa atin si y prime of 0.25. Or simply, lahat ng nakikita ko ditong x, papalitan ko lang ng 0.25. So that is negative 3 divided by 1 minus 9. X is 0.25 na naka-square. And that is equals to, kung i-calculate natin, negative 12 square root of 7 all divided by 7. Or approximately, negative 4.54. Okay, so that is how you will evaluate a certain derivative. Okay? So parang kadugtong lang din ng previous topics natin. Okay? So copy your notes.